Hello friends, welcome you all to my new YouTube channel. The topic for today's video is assertion, and as usual I have created a method name as init, where I have put the coding for launching our browser and have given the URL for which website we are going to work on today. And also I have declared our WebDriver global position, and here the another method that I have generated is the assertion. So let's get started. I have already called the init method over here, and let's see, because we have already talked about how to save the web elements. So let's start with the driver dot find element. So here we need to give the element, we have to find the path by using XPath, and we have to give the element over here. So I do have a website named W3 School, and here we want to click on this SQL tutorial as if. So let's start, and let's get the XPath for this one. So from here we simply can copy, or we can just write a XPath. Today I'm going to copy this from here, and what we can do, we will just paste it here. And as we need to save it, so how can we save it? We can save it as web element, and we can give us the name, because here it is SQL tutorial, so we can just write down SQL tutorial element and equals to this. So after that, what we need to do is we need to import this web element. Let's import this, and once we have imported this one, next thing what we need to do is we want to click on that. So what we will be doing for that, SQL and Control Shift, then it will give us the option to choose SQL tutorial element. Let's choose this and dot click. So we want to click on that, and after clicking on that, what we need, once we click on that, we will going to another page. So what we want to do, we want to assert that we have reached out this page or not. So here if we try to find out which one is the unique option here, other than in all these headers, the only common thing may be like start learning SQL now or start learning HTML, like that. So let's take the XPath for this start learning SQL now, and if we will use this, what we need to do is we will reach here, and we can see that we can get the XPath for this one also. Copy the XPath, and once we'll copy the XPath, what we need to do again, driver dot find element by dot XPath we want, and then we need to give the path here and just this. So now let's save this one also. We can save this one in a web element, element, and we can do we can save it as tutorial. We can save, because okay, what we want, just we need to give some name over here. We can give learning, we can give the name as learning element or start learning element. So we can give the name as start learning, LEARNING, learning element, and equals to this. So once we have done this, the another thing that we want to do is assertion. So first thing, let's see if our browser will get launched and will reach up to here, then we will do the assertion. Let's run this one, run, save, and then let's see if it will take us to the link that we want to go. Yes, it has taken us over here. So what we need to do is next is we want to just assert this page. Okay, we will assert this page. Now close this one, and okay, it's got passed. So what we need to do is we will assert dot. There are many methods for assertion, like assert equals, assert true. We will see assert true, or we can have assert not equals, or assert not null, assert not same. There are many methods, and today let's see some example with assert dot equals. So we can see there are so many methods with assert assert equals. Here we do have boolean expected and boolean actual conditions, byte, char, long, short. There's so many, but we are interested in string message and string actual and string expected. So let's see where we do have this. Here we have string message, but we don't have string actual and expected, so it is all double expected. So let's go down and check where the string message will be appearing. So you can see here string expected and string actual, but we want string message also. So let's go down and check. Here you can see string message, but it is not string, this one. So you can see that string message, string expected and string actual will be here. So what we can do is, there are two, one is from org.testng.assert and another one is JUnit framework assert. So we will take this org testng assert, where the message will come in the end, and string actual then string expected. So let's click on that one. So we have selected this. String actual will come first, and then string expected, and then message. So for string actual, which one is our string actual is? Our string actual is, if we go to this website, a string actual will be this. This is our actual value. So let's copy this from here and we go here. What we need to do is, this is the string, this is string actual, and what the expected is this start learning element. So what we will gonna do, start and control and spacebar, start learning element dot. There we need to, because we are comparing the string, so we can take the method that get text. So because we are here, this is giving us that string, so we can choose this method here, that dot get text. And the message that we want to print here, we can say that wrong page, or any other message, whatever is convenient. So let's save this. Let's execute our code and see if our assertion is good or not. So it has launched our browser. It has clicked on SQL tutorial. Yes. And let's see if our code, yeah. So in our console we can see that the is pass and no failure over there. The assertion is pass. Because the assertion is pass, though we didn't get any message here. So let's do one thing. If we do any mistake in our assertion, if instead of start learning SQL, let's say I just want study the learning SQL now. Start learning, or okay, just start one learning SQL now. So let's execute it, if it will give us message or not. Save it, execute. Okay, this one we need, okay, we can close that manually later on. It has clicked on SQL, and now let's see what it will be doing. Let's go there. Let's check our console. So it's showing us failure, pass 0, failure 1. So we can see if it has given us the message or not. Yes, it has shown us this assertion is failed, wrong page. Expected was start learning SQL now, but found start one learning SQL now. So let's close all of these manually, all these windows, because we have not called the tear down method here. Okay, so you see it's easy by doing like that. Assertion is simple way, but now let's do it back to start. And another method for assert, we can use assert true also. Let's use that one also. Let's see the example for assert dot true. So here there are like boolean condition and string message. Let's take this one. So false and boolean condition. What boolean condition? The message that we want to give here is, let's say, wrong page 2, and here instead of false I want to put true, because if the boolean condition will be true, then only it will pass. Let's save and execute again. Oh, sorry, I didn't put the semicolon here. After putting semicolon, let's save it and execute our code again. It has launched our browser. It is clicked on SQL tutorial now, and what's the result is, it's 0 fail, pass 1. You can see in the console that it is showing us failure is 0 and pass 1. So our session is passed. But what we want to fail it. What we need to do then, let's close this manually first of all. If we will close it, then what we need to do, we just change this boolean condition to false. If we change this boolean condition to false, we will get the message wrong page 2. Let's execute our code. I'm showing just simply how can we use assertion. I'm not making it in a complicated way, trying to make it as simple as possible. So I hope you will like this video. So let's see here. So you see failure 1, pass 0, and we should get the message also there. So the message is wrong page 2, expected true but found like false. It is false. So generally the most used method for assertion we do use generally is assert equals, basically because there are 3 conditions, like one is the message, string message, and the comparison between string actual and string expected. So I hope the purpose of making this video, I try to make it as simple as possible. If you really like it, please do share and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video.